What's going on, guys? It's your boy Habib, aka Best Big Bro, and my Jub, my sweetheart Salinas. We need a nickname for you, babe. Like an actual,
That's my nickname.
That is your nickname, I'm sorry. So yeah, we're back by popular demand. And by popular demand, I mean a couple of DMs that were like, yo, you guys did good. You guys did really good. You should make more videos. And I was like, that's it, babe, we're doing it. So we're back. Alright, guys, so we're gonna react to another video. I already forgot which video we're gonna react to, but we're gonna find out in a minute.
Yeah,
Here's the remix of Best Ramen.
Because Kylie Jenner's in that one too.
Because Kylie Jenner is in that one too. That's why you're excited for it. Yeah. So basically, guys, whenever any reaction video we do, if Kylie Jenner's in it, Salinas is down. Salinas is totally down for that shit. So when you're looking at the thing, make sure you're always looking at the lens, okay, baby?
Yeah, I've been looking at myself the whole time.
I know you have.
I'm like,
I can tell. Stop it. That's how you create a connection, babe. When you look at the lens, you create a connection with the people. You're staring at them, and they're staring at you. And that's when the magic happens, babe. So we're going to react to the best celebrity ramen. I mean, I don't know what they know about ramen, to be honest. But I mean,
we know a lot about
we know a lot about ramen. All right, guys? We've tried like fucking 5 different ramen places, man. We've tried like 5 different fucking ramens. We know ramen, all right? So I think I'll be able to judge based off of what they're putting in there on how good it's going to taste. Yeah. Not really true, because the broths are usually kind of complex. It's not as simple as, 2-3 ingredients, as far as I know. We're going to find out.
Hey guys, it's Inka, and today I'm going to be testing out 5 famous celebrity ramen recipes to find out which one is actually the best. And on today's lineup, I've got recipes from Hwasa, NCT's Chenle, David Chang, GOT7's Mark, and also Kylie Jenner. I have measured out all the ingredients exactly.
I don't know any of those people other than Kylie Jenner and David Chang. David Chang, I think, is a Korean chef who's like a really good chef. So I already think he's gonna win.
Yeah, me too.
Right? Yo, David Chang's gonna win this one. If he doesn't, then what the fuck, David? What are you doing, bro? Kylie Jenner's gonna beat you, bro? Come on.
First up, we have NCT's Chenle. He starts with cooking the chopped tomatoes first, crushing them with a fork to really make the soup tomatoey, and then he adds a big heaping tablespoon of laoganma chili sauce. He did say you could add more if you want to, so I went ahead and did that. Then he adds in the dried vegetables, the seasoning packet, and of course, the ramen. And then we're pretty much just cooking the noodles down in the broth until it's almost done. That's when we stir in a scrambled egg, stir again a little more, and then we just plate it up and top it up with what is now a really flavorful broth. And there you have it.
I guess it's not like the ramens that we know.
Yeah, that's not very ramen-y. This is like instant noodles. This is like instant noodles. But I'm not gonna lie, it looks good. The texture looks a little bit off with the scrambled egg in there. You know what I mean? Like that little minced up, like broken up.
I like the egg in there.
Really? Mm-hmm. You learn something new about your girlfriend every day, guys.
I love spicy, so I'm actually very excited for this. Go for it. What I love about this recipe is that he kind of says that you can add as much spice as you want. I went pretty heavy-handed on it. I feel like it really enhances like the original spice packet flavor. This feels like something I would get at an actual restaurant. Up next, we have Hwasa. She starts by tossing in the dried vegetables and the ramen, letting it cook down until the noodles have separated. And then she adds in the seasoning packet and basically lets it cook until the broth has reduced all the way into a much thicker sauce that coats the noodles beautifully. That's when she adds in a generous amount of truffle oil, making the noodles extra shiny. And then she plates it up and tops it off with an egg yolk, and then she mixes it all up before she eats it. And that's it, Hwasa's ramen recipe.
What do you think of that?
Like, where did they get the packet?
I know, I was gonna say that too, like seasoning packet. Like, I don't know what the fuck to picture. I don't know what kind of taste or flavor to picture with the seasoning packet. So you had me until seasoning packet, then you add the seasoning packet and say, okay, cool. I mean, but at the end of the day, we can judge based off of how it looks, right? Kind of. But that looks good.
You don't think that because she had to reduce the sauce so much that the noodles would be very
They're very
soft?
Yeah, they'll be soft as fuck for sure.
Yeah,
but
I don't want them to be soft.
yeah, I guess you could do exactly what she did, but then add the noodles later. You know what I mean? Like near the end, when you already have it sort of reduced or like halfway reduced, then add the noodles.
Then I would like it.
Yeah. No, but I think it's still gonna have this really sticky, very salty sort of, that sauce. It looks nice. I don't know.
That, to me, is not ramen.
No, none of this is what we thought ramen is or what we think. Maybe we don't fucking know what ramen is. This is instant noodles. That's all it is, no? They're all instant noodles, seasoning packet. What the fuck?
Beautiful shine from the truffle oil. I'm very, very excited about this one.
Okay, that's honestly not something I would ever expect to see. Maybe not ever, but the truffle oil?
I don't know what that tastes like. So.
You know those truffle fries at Earl's?
Mm-hmm.
Like that truffle flavor? That truffle? You know the truffle, baby?
Honestly, I don't know what. No.
No?
I wouldn't be able to like pinpoint what that tastes
Yeah, I know exactly what that tastes like, and it's very, very strong. So even like a couple of drops of truffle oil can really permeate through a dish. It's a strong flavor.
Look at like she looks fancy.
She does. Hwasa?
I love the way Hwasa kind of cooks this, where she kind of cooks it with the sauce and lets it like simmer down and reduce until it becomes this like gooey, thick sauce that again coats the noodles, and then you get that added element of the truffle oil. I think this is great. Next up, we have David Chang. He starts by tossing in some butter, olive oil, black pepper, and a lot of grated pecorino romano into a pot of water.
What? Wait. What are you making here, buddy? Pecorino Romano. It's like a similar to Parmesan cheese. I don't want to say that it is like Parmesan cheese, but it's like a strong cheese. It's cheese, literally. It's grated cheese that you're just throwing in a pot. That's already weird, but I'm listening. Meowbird, be quiet!
What he likes to call cheesy water. And then he adds in the ramen and basically cooks it in this cheesy water, letting it absorb all that flavor. He did also say to take out some liquid if there's too much, but we're basically reducing it into a sauce thick enough to coat the back of a spoon. At that point, he just plates it up nicely and tops it off with some freshly cracked pepper.
What the fuck, man? Yo, I take back what I said. This guy just fucking made Alfredo noodles. You're stupid.
It's not ramen at all.
I know it's not Alfredo. I know it's not Alfredo, but it literally looks like an Alfredo. And I think you're gonna get sort of the taste of an Alfredo with that cheese in there. What the fuck?
It's like a macaroni ramen.
Yo, this is so stupid.
Macaroni and cheese.
David Chang, what the fuck, dude? What is that? Look, okay, I don't doubt that this tastes good. This probably tastes good. But what do you mean ramen? You couldn't come up with a better ramen?
Maybe what it means is like, you know, they do their own thing to the noodles. So there's all these things that you can do with these ramen noodles.
Yeah, but don't call it ramen. Just call it like noodle dish.
We just don't know what ramen is.
Maybe we don't know what ramen is. No, but they should say noodle dish for people like us who thought that ramen was like, you know, something like you see on Naruto or the 5 different ramens that we tried, babe. You know, so, but I don't know. I think they should have said noodle dish.
Yeah, there's no broth.
That has no broth. You know why? Because it's literally like a fucking pasta. This guy made a pasta, like a pasta Alfredo. Legit.
So this one is probably the most different from the rest.
Yeah.
This is almost like an Italian take on ramen, if you will, as David Chang says, even though he also agrees that the Italians probably wouldn't be happy if they heard him say that. But I love the creative spin he puts on this. Honestly, this opens up so many doors because that just means we can cook ramen with literally any pasta sauce we want. Like instead of spaghetti bolognese, maybe it's ramen bolognese. I feel like it could be good. I think this goes to show how—
I think ramen is just the noodles.
But I don't know. I just feel like that's so weird because at that point you could put anything and just call it ramen. And I don't know, like, where do you draw the line? Literally. Because this man just made an Italian style ramen. I'm thinking broth with egg or, you know, like this pork, there's some kind of meat. You know what I mean? Like, what the fuck is this? Whatever. Let's go.
Next up, we have Mark's recipe. He starts by pretty much cooking both the cup noodles and the instant rice cakes according to package instructions, which is just adding in some water, the seasoning packets, before microwaving them until almost completely cooked. And then once that's done, he combines the two together, giving it a good mix to make sure that the sauce is covering all of it. And then he adds in some mini sausages and tops it off with a lot of cheese. He didn't say what cheese, but it looked most like mozzarella, so we're going with that. And then he just microwaves that again for 1 minute until the mozzarella just melts completely, and it's done. This is Mark's ramen recipe.
That looks fucking sick.
It looks cool, and I like the hot dogs in there.
But we would put longanisa in there. I wonder if we can get a picture of what longanisa is and just post it right there for people to see.
These tiny little red sausages.
Oh, these red sausages that are like sweet. Yeah, they're sweet. They're sweet sausages. Like we actually used to put it in our ramen. I guess we can call it ramen with the cheese. Yo, that's kind of fucking sick.
Like it looks good, but I've never thought of
I'm not gonna lie.
Cheese in my soup like that.
Yeah, me neither. Honestly. But he was kind of losing me when he was just straight up making what the fuck the packs already were. Like, you know what I'm saying? He was just like, okay, so I just use this and I add water to whatever's already there. Whatever.
Well, he mixed 2 of them together.
Ooh, oh, that's some sorcery right there.
This just looks super indulgent. I feel like it's everything I love in a cup. There's sausages, there's ramen, there's rice cakes, there's cheese, and it just smells amazing. I think the other thing I love about this too is that it's literally so easy. It doesn't involve as much cooking as it is just like
Okay, I think we have a clear winner here, eh?
We still have Kylie Jenner.
I know. Yeah, fuck. Okay, we're gonna see it, obviously, but she's like head over heels for this shit.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. He looks like a K-pop star.
He probably is.
putting things together, but I think it is kind of a genius move on Mark's part to be able to create this dish using just like convenience store items. So I love this a lot.
Yeah.
True.
All right, so for Kylie Jenner's recipe, she starts by adding the ramen and the seasoning packet into a pot of boiling water and cooks it down enough for the noodles to loosen. When that's done, she adds in some butter, some garlic powder, and also a scrambled egg. Give it a good stir, super straightforward, and it's done. There we have Kylie Jenner's ramen recipe.
So this one smells very...
I like that there's garlic in it.
Yeah, no, that's fucking
It sounds
sick.
good, no?
It's definitely better than David Chang's bullshit.
It
Yeah,
sounds good. I think I would be able to make this and it would be really good for me.
I think so too. Yeah.
bread vibes from this one. You can see the eggs in it too. I think looks wise, this one probably doesn't get too many points, but the flavor is kind of surprising. So just from that first bite alone, I do feel like these kind of just feel more like garlic buttery noodles. It could be garlic buttery pasta. It tastes a lot less.
I hope she ranks them. Because I want to see David Chang in 4th place now. Because that pissed me off. You're a fucking good chef. This guy's a legit chef, babe. Like, he's on TV and shit. That makes him a good chef. So, what the fuck did you give us, man? I feel like they asked him for his recipe, and maybe he didn't take it seriously, and he was like, this fucking pecorino cheese and fucking liquid, and yeah, fuck off. And now he's gonna look like a fucking idiot. Yeah, David, you should have given this more thought.
Out of the 5 celebrity ramen recipes, my favorite has to be Mark's. To be very honest, it was such a close tie between Mark's and Chenle's. Mark's is just so accessible, it's so easy, anybody can make it, and the flavors just work together so well. Also because every single component in his recipe are things that I love.
Okay, we'll rank them based off of what we saw. So Mark's first.
Yeah.
Second, okay.
Yeah, the first guy. We forgot about that guy with the tomato. I like that it's an actual soup.
Yeah.
Oh, the other ones are dry.
True. Okay, true. So pretty much what she's saying. Mark first, Chun-Le second. Would you do that darker, stickier noodles third, or the no? You do Kylie Jenner third.
I do
Kylie Jenner third.
Then the other black.
Then the darker noodles, and then Mark Chang, David Chang.
And then David Chang last.
Yeah, I agree with you actually. Kylie Jenner is surprisingly in 3rd place. I fucks with that. No, I might put that darker noodles ahead of it.
Yeah, you like the darker noodles.
I like the darker noodles, so yeah. I have to be my own individual here. I'm not just copying her, right? So that's it for today's video, guys. Hope you enjoyed that. We learned that ramen means anything with noodles.
I guess so.
I don't know. Fact check us, guys. Fact check them. Don't fact check.
Can you talk?
No, I can't. Don't fact check us. We didn't say that. That's what they're saying. So fuck these guys. No, I'm kidding. They're cool. They're cool. Anyways, guys. Until next time, we are your best big bros.
Your best big sis.
Babe, I honestly thought about it. There's no female equivalent. It's so hard. Best big sis doesn't sound cool. Best big bro and best Salinas.
Bro.
Bro. No. Peace out, guys.